What's up everybody, my name is Martin and welcome to a new video. So currently I am celebrating my holiday and I took the opportunity to come to a very special beach today. So we're in France and this is the beach of Dunkirk. And right now I am at a really exciting place because this would actually be one of the shipwrecks that was being bombed during Operation Dynamo in 1940. So first of all, you have to imagine that this entire beach right here behind me, there were 40,000 French and British soldiers waiting to be evacuated because Hitler was busy taking the entire bigger part of Europe. So this was the last piece where Allied soldiers were waiting to be evacuated. So right now I'm going to show you the ship. So right here would be the bow. I'll show you that later on a plaquette which is on the ship here. And nowadays you can only see this when it's low tide, so of course I picked the right moment. Check this out. So this ship was named Crested Eagle, and the story says that there were 600 people on this ship, and the Germans bombed it, and about 300 soldiers, including part of the crew, were killed. So as I said, right here is the bow. That will be right over there. So check that out. This is crazy. All the people that are walking around on here are picking mussels, because yeah, you know, French love their seafood, of course. But I cannot believe that I'm actually standing on this beach, seeing. Yeah, usually you can see bunkers and whatnot, but this is something else. This is incredible. Okay, so right in the distance I see what I think is another ship or shipwreck. So let's go there right now. This is the second one. You can clearly still recognize the shape of the ship. There wasn't any sign on this one which said what's the name of the ship, but this is definitely one of the remains of the war. The early days though. Okay, we're going to that one. So this would be the third ship that is still visible on the beach of Dunkirk. If you want to visit this place ever just for holiday, make sure to check out Shipwrecks as well, because it is just impressive. So right over there I see a bunker with a big shrimp painted on the side. We're gonna check that out as well, just for a little bit. So let's go. So that is another way of trench art, if you might say. This one is a really big structure, and I was just amazed by this one, because this fell down due to erosion. Right here there's another concrete slab. I think it's another piece of a bunker. This one fell down from due to erosion. I think this was a mortar bunker. And right here is the entrance. And this is where one of the cannons would sit. Pretty view. You can see that angled wall right there. That was to prevent the ships out in the sea from blowing directly onto the cannons. So this one cannon would fire in that direction, another bunker would be standing somewhere over there, and it will be fired into this direction, so you get crossfire. But by doing this, so there's no wall on no hole in the wall on this side either, but by making these angled walls, it was not possible or barely possible for ships to fire directly onto the cannons in the bunker. I don't know how good you can hear me though because of the wind, but I tried my best. So, and as I was saying, this bunker fell down due to erosion, but you can still see one of the rooms on that side, and there was another one on the other side. So really cool. There will be another bunker really back in the distance where we just came from, and that one has fell on its top, so I'm gonna show you that when we walk back there. This is amazing. So I was just walking on the beach going back to the car, and I found this one. This would be a 303 cartridge, and it's been sitting here for 70 somewhat years. That is really unbelievable. Sadly I can't see a head stamp here, and it was just lying like this on the beach. This truly is history. Amazing. So really happy with this one. The last thing I want to show you on this beach is this bunker. Yeah, you can recognize the shape of the bunker we were earlier. God, I've been running on the loose sand. But yeah, due to erosion you can see that it has been falling down, so fun to see. But yeah, we can also not enter it because of the fence, but yeah, it's another bunker. These were probably built somewhere around 1942, so the soldiers who were standing on this beach didn't have to endure the bunkers, of course, so that is a good thing. But yeah, walking on the beaches of Dunkirk, where a lot of has happened in the early days of the war. Amazing. And this one truly gonna get a special place in my collection. So right now we are going to the Operation Dynamo museum, and I will show you around a little bit there. Of course not everything, because yeah, you just have to visit the museum itself instead of watching my videos where I would do a full walkthrough to the museum. That's not good for the museum anyways. So alright, let's go. Alright, right now we are at the Operation Dynamo museum. There's the entrance, and this building is from 1874, so it probably be built around the time of Napoleon. But during the Operation Dynamo time, between May and June 1940, this would be the headquarters of the French and British higher command. So they choose a really sturdy building for that. Also right here in front there is a big gun. I don't know the type actually, but let's go in the museum, show you around a little bit, and I'm very curious what to expect, so let's go. So the movie starts with a film over there, and right here you have some movie shots of the movie Dunkirk, which we were filming on this beach here. And on this side some more movie shots. I skipped a room or two, and now we came to this part, which I'm going to show you a little bit about. So far the collection is really looking really good. They have all these original pictures on there. Here's some engine that they probably found on the bottom of the sea. Here's a Navy officer. Really big French shell casing of a 130mm cannon. Here there's actually some stuff that was on one of the ships. And here's another Navy seaman uniform. Really nice. And on this side they made a maquette of what happened on the 30th of May. So the sapper and the troops made two piers while using lorries so they can board smaller ships. And nicely done. You can see the stuff that is all standing on the beaches. In my opinion, if you watch the movie Dunkirk, they didn't depict this, but it was all too true that the beaches were loaded with cars, trucks, cannons, people, you name it. And in the movie Dunkirk you only see people standing in the line, so I think that's a shame. They could have been do a better job on that. So in this area you can see some German Luftwaffe uniforms. Right here is the British RAF. And I think this one is a French uniform actually. Right here they have some guns and some personal items. Even there a stick from a German plane. It's really cool that they have this in their collection as well. So here in this cabinet there's one of those things that I have never seen before, but which do make sense. I'm talking about this piece here. And it seems to have some chainmail on there, like the metal rings put together. And this is actually used for shoulder protection to transport machine guns, as it says here on the little sign. I think it's quite an interesting piece, but I do not know for sure how comfortable this would be. Of course, the Americans have used similar things to carry around machine guns and mortars as well. But this is the first time I saw a model like that one. So here on the other side there's another display with some vehicles, some French troops. So right over here they have some engines, plane engines. This one turns out to be a Spitfire engine. We all know these as the Rolls-Royce Merlin. That seems to be a 9-cylinder Pegasus radial engine. And this is one from a Typhoon or a Hawker Tempest, for what I can read here on the side. right here in the cabinet you can see some flight mask. It's a Type C, as you can see. May West, which is an American May West though. B4, and it seems to be a British pilot jacket. Some more stuff in there. And here's some communication stuff. These are all German actually. Also, I forgot to show this mortar. I think it's a German one. So this is the last room from this museum. I think after this the tour is over. But it was really worth watching, or worth visiting this museum. Okay, so it was the end of my holiday, and of course I forgot to make a end to this video on the beach. I wanted to visit some other places in Dunkirk as well, but yeah, of course due to time I forgot. Sadly, I also didn't bring me a little jar of sand, because I usually do that when I go to Normandy, because I got one from, or yeah, usually not really, but I got one from Utah Beach and I got one from Omaha Beach. Of course, really interesting places, but I personally thought that bring some sand from the beach of Dunkirk would be interesting as well. So that means I have to go back there sometime and show you some more interesting places, because of course now I only showed you the museum, some bunkers which were on the beach, and the boats that you could see, or at least the wrecks of them. But yeah, there is still lots of other interesting things to see in Dunkirk, so I will go definitely back in the future. Right now I am standing in front of a German flag bunker which was located here during the, as you can see. So I thought this would be the perfect spot to end this video, you know, because of bunkers in this video. So yeah, would make sense. Standing in the shade because the sun is shining really bright. It's a beautiful blue sky though, but yeah, I can't wear these glasses in front of the camera, of course. So like I said, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you for watching once again, and I'm going to wish you a very nice day. Bye bye.